around here, but wow, I need to stay away from that.
Alright.
This is the sort of thing you might be able to see uncensored on the Only Dams, on the Patreons. What lurks beneath that filter? Ooh, there's only one way to find out. Patreon.com.
Alright.
No coffee or anything?
I've got some, mate, thanks.
You've just seen the fucking horror of my dad in his fucking pants up.
I have to censor that. Yeah, that power steering hose, I didn't realise, but I put that on and it was just cammed out, you know, it's fully fucking tight.
Yeah.
But it wasn't tight around the thing. I didn't realise. Ugh, slag. Look at the digs we've got, yeah? Look at the digs. Couldn't do much talking this morning because we were up very early. But it's 8:30 now, so we'll be out in an hour or so. I need to go and get signed on and everything. But look at this for a digs, yeah? What a digs. I know, beautiful, right? So today's a Civic test day. We'll be doing some in the MR2 as well, but for the focus of the YouTubes, it's the Civic test day. We've played with suspension, we've added more power, and then we did all those little dodgy fiddle jobs. So yeah, the hose got us again. Some amount of time I've spent on this hose, but yeah, hopefully it's going to be all right now. Double clamped, yeah, double clamped. Anyway, I'm going to go and get signed on, and we'll go out for our first session. What I'm hoping to do today is go out in the car. I'm going to leave the Dunlops on and everything, just as it finished the last race. I'm going to go out and hopefully just have a good time, set a good time. We need to be in the 53 seconds around here. That's what we're aiming for. The lap record of 53.7, right? So we need to be in the 53s. Hopefully we can just go out, do that in the first session, and the car feels mega, and we can park it up, because it's going to rain this afternoon, or it's scheduled to rain quite heavy this afternoon. So I'd like to do a dry session in this, and then a dry session in the MR2, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to go get signed on. I'll see you out there.
Oh, the car sounds way different. Brand new brake pads as well. car feels way different. It's so smooth. The throttle pedal's so smooth. Still on the steering. Oh, it's a lot better though, it's definitely a lot better. Try and get a bit of a graph and have a push lap. We're 400ths off the lap record. The gap wasn't big enough. Record. Oh. These front tyres are definitely dead now though, fuck. I feel like bricks. Okay, well that was a good first session. We didn't get booted off, and the car beat the lap record on last year's tyres. So you can definitely feel the front going off, but I think with the new tyres up front, I think we'll be good. The question is, do I scrub in those tyres or not?
Well, that session's actually still going on. There was a red flag and they've allowed them to continue, but you don't need a lot of laps here at Brands Hatch within such a short lap. You don't need a lot of laps to figure out what's going on. So I was happy with that session anyway. But remember, we went out then just as it finished Donington. Well, the same tyres anyway, but we've got a softer front, we've got the tune, the 3-inch, and all the little fiddly jobs. We've got the ballast back in, so we're a bit heavier, but the lap record around here, 53.75, we did a 53.72 on last year's tyres and everything. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Everything felt good, the brakes felt good. Obviously they were brand new, so I tried not to lean on them too much. The only corner I was kind of struggling with was paddock. We need to pick a braking point. Really, we need to be braking after there's like a dip, and it's a bit bumpy after the dip, but we need to be braking in there. And you know, if we lock up, we have to deal with it. You know, we're just gonna have to deal with it. You know, we need to improve on paddock massively. There's some time there. On my fastest lap, I did nail Druids at the top corner, but the rest of the corners I'm not really concerned about. It's just paddock that I'm a little bit concerned about. But for the second session, we're going to go out again in the Civic, and we're going to put the 225s on front and just see what that feels like. So remember, the 225s on front didn't feel so good before, and we were blaming the wheel width and stuff, and it might still be true, but I'm curious to know if the softer springs and stuff like that will now, you know, generate more mechanical grip at the front, even on those tyres. But I don't want to put the brand new ones on. I'm going to save them for qualifying in the morning, and yeah, I think it'll be fine with them on. But yeah, we'll go out and test that. But we're just going to do a little bit of a data calibration here with Joe, because obviously he's driving in the Type R Trophy, so these are a couple of seconds slower around the lap, but we can get a kind of an idea, the braking points and stuff like that won't be too dissimilar. Yeah. Some rig this, innit, eh? What a setup. Yeah. Now it is raining, but I don't think the track's gonna be that wet really. It's spitting. It's not like super wet or anything. So the power steering has gone right up there to the top, so we need to get rid of some of that. But we've got just a tool in here somewhere. It might look like I found some secret sweet spectating spot, but oh no. We're going to go out again in the Civic, so we'll be doing 2 sessions in the Civic, 2 in the MR2. So we'll do MR2 this afternoon. So what we're going to do in the Civic is test now the car with the 225. So this is the setup which didn't feel as good as what I imagined it would. But I'm thinking now with the softer front suspension, maybe we can make more use of them. It's still obviously less than ideal being on a 7-inch wide wheel. That is slightly less than ideal for sure, but we are going to go out and just get a feel, see what it's like. The ride height is also, we've got more rear rake now, which is maybe not what you'd want on your Honda, right? Maybe want it the other way, but we'll see how it feels. At least we know how this felt at Donington. But now what I'm going to be testing is whether or not my suspension changes have made that much of a difference or not. So I don't want to ruin the brand new 205s. I think they will be good. I think I'm going to go out on a limb here, and Josh said this already, so he can take the credit here, but I feel like the 205 on a 7 may be better than a 225 on a 7. But the more tyre, I don't think will be as efficient as let's say as a 205. But we'll find out in qualifying. I might be eating my words there. I might be hating my life. But yeah, the next session, the final session in the Civic, we're going to be testing. The only difference is the 225s on the front. Hopefully the pads are all bedded in now, of course, and I've had to take some power steering fluid out of it, and it also doesn't appear to be leaking anymore. So double clamped the baggins, yes. Don't worry about them little spots. I'm sure they're from something else. Oh, well, fuck it, we'll see.
Weird, the car feels kind of shit low down. Not shit, but like kind of flat. Like there's nothing there. When you go full throttle, it's a different story. I know there's like a open loop versus closed loop map. I think that's what I'm describing, right? But no, overall, car feels mega, so well happy. We'll see what it feels like with these tyres. It has been spitting, but I don't think it's wet by any means. parking too early at Druids. What I did then was I tried to go too fast into Surtees, the last little section of the track, and ended up yeah, cooking it. We improved, but surprising the car doesn't feel that different, considering. We'll try and get a bit of a gap in front of us. We'll go again. I think I could probably brake later for paddock as well, but obviously it's a spicy corner. So we did a 53.5, so we've gone a little bit faster, but so we're going to get the front pressures dropped down a little bit and then hopefully try and find some clean air and go back out. Did 16 laps there, the fly-by. Solid?
We're both at 28 now.
Nice one, cheers!
weird stuff in this session. A Mustang, a Clio, a Ferrari. What is going on? Ginetta. Bloody Ginetta. Oh! Excuse me, sir. Coming through, so it's still spitting a little bit. It has been spitting for a while though, not worry. Have a look at this Ferrari when it comes past. Very good, very nice. And the Mustang. Anyway, how was that session? So that was the final session in the Civic. We were just running it with the 205s on. You know what? It was surprising how similar it felt. Despite all the changes, you know, it still did do a bit of weight transfer on the front, but maybe the front springs, or maybe the springs in general, are still just too stiff. I don't know, it's a strange one, right? But I think I'm happy to send it in the morning on the 205 square. I think the efficiency, or whatever you want to call it, the traction that'll be offered by the 205s will be similar, if not the same, as what's on it. I don't think there'll be much. Obviously, it'd be nice to test it this afternoon, but I want to do some MR2 testing as well. We did a 53.5 with it as it is, so bang on pace, exactly where we want to be, 53.5. We'd like to go a bit faster than that. My optimal was a 53.1. I gained a lot of time at Druids, which is this corner up here. My fastest time of that session was when I was passing 2 cars into Druids. So I think in qualifying in the race, I'm not going to go as I was taking it really wide on the way in, but I don't think I need to. I think I need to go more narrow on entry. I think that's going to be the way. What the hell is that? Some weird old cars. But anyway, I'm going to get set up in the MR2 now. We've got a lunch break and a few other things to go before then. I might start prepping the Civic for tomorrow now, maybe get a head start. It's still trying to rain, you know. It's not quite rained yet, but it's still trying to rain. Yeah? What the fuck? What the fuck? Have you seen what's over there?
Oh yeah, it's hot, isn't it?
What the fuck? Bonjour. How the devil are we? KPH. 9 kph. Wow, boosty boys. Come on, come on. He's winning. He's winning. Oh no, we've got another one behind us. I like the scooter, I could get used to that. Right, time to get ready. There she is, look. Everyone else has gone. Right, it's time for some MR2 testing. Remember, 56.6 is the fastest time for a Class B. Let's try and get at least 57s, yeah? So we've lost a little bit of time, a couple of laps here, but I'm not worried about it. It's very hot now, the sun's shining, the rain seems to have subsided. It feels like I'm sat closer to the wheel. This car really does not like the bump. There's a bump on that curb, and this car is a little bit sensitive to that. Fuck.
around here, but wow, I need to stay away from that. Okay, we've got a clear track ahead. Let's just take it steady. Let's just get the tyre pressures checked because that was started to get a little bit hot. Wow, you are. Go down to 28.
28, yeah.
Can you do 28 all round, Owen?
What's that?
Can you do 28 all round?
20, yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit bouncy at the back, but
What's that?
it's a bit bouncy on the rear end, but I think that's just me.
Okay.
Pup, what are you gonna do?
Something I should have done a long time ago.
Yeah.
One needs finishing, you go get your kids on.
One needs finishing. No, it's done, it's done, it's done. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Right, so we're on his race tyres now. We're on the good tyres, so see what you can do. I think we had a 57, mid 57s weren't we before? A little bit of oversteer. Come on, one more lap, please, please, please. No, 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 I don't want the checkered flag. Okay. Yeah, don't worry, I saw it. I mean, 56.8 is probably a good time for the class. We'll see. Perfect conditions in it, maybe a bit hot, but we'll see where 56.8 would have put us last year. But I feel like, I think I was into the 56s in my car. I feel like the pole last year was in the 55s.
Right, MR2 testing then, testing. So after the session, I mean the second session was a bit of a waste because of how much traffic there was. I only got a couple of fast laps in, but we went half a second quicker and we're 2/10 off the lap record for the class. So, you know, in the Civic we're 2/10 ahead of the lap record, and in the MR2 we're 2/10 behind it. So overall I'd say the performance is not too bad, is it? But I was feeling something strange. I feel it in my fingers, in my toes, but mostly on the rear end. Felt like there was something not quite right. And the lads had a look at the car, and it seems that one of the dampers might not be as healthy as the other. Now, I know Rogue Motorsport, I know I've been whinging about something at every race, but me and you together, baby, we're going to develop this car to the front. Now, with the time that I did in the second session, I would have been on the front row last year. I know different conditions and all that, and you have to take that with a pinch of salt and a trolley jack on being dragged across the floor. You have to take it with a pinch of salt, but the car has pace. Now it's just the feeling, it just doesn't feel so great. Now, would the damper help with the understeer? I don't know. If the rear end's more in check, then maybe the front end wouldn't keep overpowering it, maybe. I feel like maybe we need to scrub some camber into the rear and the front again. We've gone a bit softer on the alignment. Maybe we need to be more aggressive on the front, just so that the front can go a bit more, or maybe a bit more aggressive on the rear, so that the front can maybe stick a bit. I don't know. I'm toing and froing now. But ultimately, although I was not so happy with the performance, it did go fast, and we are, you know, it would have been on the front row. We would have been fastest Class B last year by about half a second. So yeah, we should be happy. But I need to make a decision anyway on whether or not we're going to change the engine. Nope, this one's getting an engine, the damper. The engine's fine. The car's been on the dyno and everything. Look, this Mark III getting the new engine. Let me show you actually what happened. Let's have a look here. Oh, and they've plugged it up, but there is a hole where that blue roll is, and also if you look at the sump, there's a little bit of conrod poking out, and if we just oh, is this going to chuck oil everywhere? It might do. There's a lot of tissue in there, but there's a big hole in the block anyway. Let's not get too carried away, and there's also a conrod or something in the sump. So yeah, that's this nick good. A little bit of bad, oh, good news. You could see it as bad news, you could see it as good news. But let me just show you something. This little camera that I've had in my helmet, yeah, gives obviously a gives a very good view, doesn't it? Yeah, it gives a very good view, but it is slightly verboten, and the bad news is that we have been spotted using it by scrutineers. It turns out some of the officials actually quite enjoy my videos, would you believe? Hello if you're watching. But we've had some friendly off the record, on the record, don't use that camera otherwise you'll probably get disqualified discussions today. So unfortunately no more racing with the cam box, I'm afraid to say. So that's a shame, but what I'll do instead, I'm going to get my microphone rigged up in the car, and also tomorrow for the race we're having a live stream camera in this car as well for the Alpha Live 750 Motor Club coverage of this event. We're going to have a camera in my car for the hot hatch races, so that's pretty good. And I'll put my microphone in as well, so try and give you that, you know, give you what I'm thinking, you know, speak through the microphone, etc. Yeah, but yeah, unfortunately, Cambox, your days are done. We can still have it on our track days and stuff, but no more racing with the Cambox. We've had a short but fun time together, Cambox, with your Frenchness. It crashes so much, it's like Windows Vista. Oh, Vista actually wasn't that mad, Dan. Yes it was. Yes it was. Well, the strongest Velcro in the world for no reason at all, other than safety I guess. But yeah, you're gonna have to go back in the box, mate. Sorry. You go and chill out, mate. Right, switching to head cam. Trying to set this camera up, so fucked, man. Just a soldering iron. It's good as well, it gets hot real quick. Alright, that's one test session complete. The sun is just setting. Camera's making it look a lot brighter than what it actually is. We've got all the cameras, all the AV gear rigged up in Civic. MR2 is getting the same treatment on Sunday. So the way I'm going to work the videos this weekend is we're going to have Saturday tomorrow on its own, Civic racing, and then Sunday will be the MR2 racing. Yeah, both days looking like good weather. And just to finish this video off, we're going to have a little walk down the paddock, because in the Civic session today, one of these Type R trophy cars did a barrel roll, quite a substantial one. Was one of my cars? Oh, I thought it was one of your cars.
I think it's a Class A, yeah.
Alright, well we're going to go and have a look at it anyway. Right, this guy had a bad time today. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ, man. That's a roll cage doing a roll cage things, isn't it? So this should have been racing tomorrow in our race in the hot hatch. This is a reminder of what can happen. Looks alright from this angle, isn't it? Pardon? I've never seen one go like that before. Fucking hell. It's getting quite late, I'm pretty tired, so we'll be in bed soon, but this is a nice little outro for you. Thank the Patreons and all that, but let's go and see what's happening down here. Hello.
Oh, mate.
I come to capture some atmosphere.
Yeah. There's a lot of atmosphere over here.
Yeah. Is that the right method for the holding the cams on, is it?
It better work and it better be fast.